Did you hear the news that more than 20 million Americans have started gardening over the last few years? That's the good news. The bad news is that many of them are already giving up. A recent headline from the Wall Street Journal read that COVID gardeners are literally throwing in the trowel. So what went wrong for all those new gardeners? It wasn't that they needed to read some more blog posts or watch some more videos online. It wasn't that they missed the best product at the store or should have bought more plants. What was missing was being guided by someone like you, someone who knows the local climate, who knows how to garden in their own space. This is called garden coaching and garden consulting. This need for step-by-step guidance in the garden has opened a huge opportunity for gardeners like us to take our passion in the garden and turn it into a real growing business. Pun intended. Landscape industry reports show that Americans are already spending a ton of money on the garden. In the last year, Americans spent nearly $100 billion on landscape services and almost $50 billion on gardening products. That's $150 billion. If you break that down by about 300 million Americans, that's at least $500 a person, and that includes babies and children and teenagers. Even though people are spending all this money on the garden, how many of your friends and people you know in your own town and city would say, "I'd love to have a garden, but I just don't have a green thumb"? They're actually waiting for you to help them. And garden consulting is the way. Garden consultants provide expert advice in a professional way. They guide students and clients through the step-by-step they need to learn in order to garden successfully in their local climate. A garden consultant fills the gap in the gardening industry. It helps all these new gardeners know what to plant, when to plant it, and how to actually keep these plants alive. It was this desire to help others learn to garden that helped me start my first garden consulting business back in 2015. And over the last 4 years, I've gotten to train more than 700 gardeners around the country to do the same. If you're an experienced gardener who's ever asked the question, is there any way I could grow a business or make money as a gardener doing the thing I love? Then I would love to teach you more about garden consulting. I'd love to invite you to join me for Garden Coach Business Week. During these 5 days, I'll guide you through this step-by-step to create your first product as a garden consultant. And this is your garden consult plan. Over the last few years, we've had tens of thousands of gardeners join us for this challenge, and I know you're going to get so much out of it. You can learn more about Garden Coach Business Week right here on this page, and I'll see you inside.